After war, Dubai will bounce back more stronger by telling the world, look, we've been hit by war, but look how we have managed this.
I'm sure the investors want to know that what is going to be the next thing forward, how is the way forward.
Any country in the world which is hit by such crisis will not be able to handle the situation the way Dubai is doing.
Some of the biggest movie makers right now in the world are the international media. My dad called me. He's like, Burj Khalifa is burning, Burj Khalifa is burning. You know, there is a blast happening, there is a missile here and there. A lot of people don't know major in the market yet because we want to keep it that way. Also, we're the first developer to get the highest building, the tallest building in Ras Al Khaimah in Rack Central. It has got multiple awards from the government.
And why Ras Al Khaimah?
This is going to be the entertainment capital of UAE. The biggest casino in GCC, not UAE.
So we are in the middle of a crisis and we thought to show up to the work and tell the world what is happening. So I decided to have a podcast with my friend who worked for major developer as a director of sales, and we decided to sit and have a chit chat, about life, about Dubai, about way forward, where we're going to go from here. So I have Dhaval Mehta, another Gujarati. The Gujaratis are ruling the world when it comes to anything. Narendra Modi, Ambani family, Adani family, and another Mehta is here, Dhaval Mehta. Dhaval has a great global real estate experience of India and UAE, and we will do a little chit chat, understand what it is and how is the way forward. So, welcome to the podcast, Dhaval.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sanavas. It is an honor. We've known each other for almost a couple of years now. In fact, my career in Dubai started with you, where I was working with Shobha, and I think my first transaction we did it together. So I'm glad to be here. And overall, if I tell you as a market perspective, in the last 3 years also we have seen like the market grow exponentially.
Correct.
These are tough times, both for the industry as a whole and as realtor as a whole, and people across the world as a whole. But let's understand one thing. Tough times make people stronger, and Dubai is all about people who over excel. Basically, the world experience, they over excel what they achieve. If you have the vision, you can achieve in Dubai.
Correct.
So let's have a discussion about the current scenarios, and I'm sure the investors want to know that what is going to be the next thing forward, how is the way forward. There is an ambiguity, there is an uncertainty, but there is no disclarity. Dubai's principles are stronger, UAE as a principle are stronger, so markets are stronger. It is just an uneven phase right now. When you are actually traveling to the village road and then the roads are uneven. But then when you reach your destination, you have actually reached your village. So it is just that uneven road.
Correct.
But things are back to normal.
I'm sure the market is going to be back to the normal.
Yeah.
And if you look historically, we have seen 2008 crisis and how we bounced back. And then we have seen 2014 market when the market was slow, and then we bounced back.
Correct.
We have seen pandemic 2020 wherein we bounced back more stronger, and then we got flood last year, rain 2024, and then we bounced back more stronger.
Correct.
The only thing we see as a resident is a sense of security. Even we see a missile going on our head, So I want you to introduce yourself, who is Dhaval Mehta, and tell them what you have done so far and what you do right now and what is major development.
People who don't know me actually, so Dhaval is actually a work in progress, you can say that.
Wow.
So, overall it's been 15 years plus serving the industry in real estate. I started my career with Jones Lang LaSalle back in India, where I used to manage the portfolios of the local markets back in Mumbai. And then I graduated to work with Anurag, where I started working as a sales manager, and then, at one point of time was managing the P&L for a subcontinent for them. And post that, I moved to Dubai. I worked with Shobha. I worked with B&W Developments. I was the director of sales at B&W. And then I moved to this amazing guy. I met Andre. So Andre is my boss. He's currently the CEO of Major Developments. So a lot of people don't know Major in the market yet because we want to keep it that way. We are not somebody who want to, market ourselves everywhere, across. At 200 meters, you can see our brand now. We are a boutique developer. A luxury doesn't speak. You don't see Rolls-Royce marketing themselves across. Or you don't see a Rolex branding all across. That is pure luxury.
Correct.
We are pure luxury.
Okay.
We are a boutique developer. We are a Russian company. Our idea basically to come here was initially to just invest in land. We started investing in Ras Al Khaimah. And that's where we started our first project, Manta Bay. It has got multiple awards from the government and from the master developer Marjan itself. We also were the first developer to get the highest building, the tallest building in Ras Al Khaimah in Rack Central, that is Colib Reviews, which is also signed with Patrice Eva. And post that, we are just going to launch our first beachfront community.
What is
Marjan
Patrice
Beach.
Eva?
So Patrice Eva used to work with Manchester United, and he's an amazing footballer. More than that, he's a fantastic human being. I've met him in person. Full of energy, full of life kind of a guy, but very focused. He's our brand collaborator. And in Colibri, we are doing something related to a AI-generated training institute at the top of the Colibri Views building in football. With Mr. Patrice Eva.
So what I understood is Major started with the first development in Ras Al Khaimah.
Correct.
And is that property ready or it's a launch or what it is?
It is actually a launch. It's an off-plan property. So we have basically 2 levels of basement, one mechanical and one working, and then multiple floors. And at the top, I have a beach. I have a full-on beach.
Okay, so it's on a beach.
It is on a beach where my top of my building is also a beach.
Okay, so I want to understand one thing. Okay, you said Major has first project in Ras Al Khaimah.
Correct.
What they have done before?
So Major initially used to work in Russia and Europe. We are contractors basically.
Okay.
Our streamline is a contractor. Andre comes from a contractor family. The family is into contracting. So we are the one who are majorly into contracting in Russia. We also have some projects in Latvia what we're doing in. We have projects across Europe that we're doing in. But that is majorly into contracting. So this is our flagship project. This is our first project.
So you started in UAE with a Ras Al Khaimah project.
Correct.
And you do not have any projects in Dubai.
As of now, no. Our focus of the brand is going to be Ras Al Khaimah.
And why Ras Al Khaimah?
See, Ras Al Khaimah as a market is very dynamic right now. So if you understand about RAC, let's not discuss RAC as a whole. Let's discuss UAE. Let's go to the history of how UAE was formed. Technically, years back when people moved from Persia to the UAE subcontinent, they started with RAC. And then they move ahead and there was a search of oil. That's how UAE basically gained limelight through oil. They realized that oil is not going to be the future. The future is going to be development. That's where the vision of Dubai came in picture. If you would have invested in Dubai around 1930s, 1940s, today you will have been a billionaire. Because Dubai has generated the wealth in the last 20-25 days. It's relatively a new city. Similarly, it's happening with Abu Dhabi. We are on the same grounds, but our catalyst to this development is Wynn Casino. So if you understand the whole development here, Wynn is one of the biggest casino operators in the world. And look at the dynamics.
But don't you think Wynn is a hype?
Actually not. I'll tell you why. When we talk about Wynn is the hype, 90% of people who say that have never been to Wynn casinos.
So explain, what is Wynn then?
I'll tell you. So Wynn is a group of casinos owned by Steve Wynn. This is what made Las Vegas Las Vegas. So Wynn was the starting of Las Vegas. So let's understand Wynn. You have to understand the casino economy to understand Wynn. Today the biggest casino in the world right now is Las Vegas, right? And the major players of casinos are Chinese, Russians and Indians. The Asians, Chinese and Russians. So Chinese are the first and then comes Russian and then Asians. If you see, they fly from their private jets right from China and Russia to US to play. They have residency there. Wynn very swiftly realized this. So to attract the Chinese market, they open up a Chinese casino which is in Macau, which is with the government right now. The land is leased from the government. Post that, the second casino was opened in Singapore. Now, when you look at the casino which is in Macau, it is still in PRC route, which is People Republic of China. Again, if you win in that casino, you can't play for more than a long time. The second casino what you go to is Singapore. If you look at Singapore economy, it had a shot up in terms of prices. Why? Because as a foreigner, you could buy in Singapore at a nominal stamp duty. Today, if you're a foreigner, you have to pay 60% more stamp duty than a normal guy. Because the prices have gone up drastically. You know, Singapore was already a developed economy. Casino just boosted more the economy. Right now, when we talk about Ras Al Khaimah, it's a very strategic location what Wynn has decided. See, it is economically, if you see, it is the middle of the world. UAE as a subcontinent is middle of the world. You can go anywhere across the world in 8 hours. You know, that's first thing. The biggest market of Asia, you know, when we talk about India, Pakistan, you know, you talk about China, they all love to come to UAE. That's one thing. Europeans are based out of UAE now. British are coming to UAE. So across the world, this is a safe haven. Our rulers have made it more comfortable for the international people to come here. You have a scope where 180 plus nationalities are coming here. Whose and whose of the world are coming here?
Yeah, I understand. So people will come to UAE.
Exactly.
But people will come to UAE and they will go to Dubai, they will go to Abu Dhabi. Why Ras Al Khaimah? This is again something which...
This is going to be the entertainment capital of UAE.
Okay.
The biggest casino in GCC, not UAE.
So how it is going to benefit property investor?
Very good question. So understand something. Right now, you have Ras Al Khaimah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have multiple, like how Dubai is built by Emaar, Miraz, Nakheel, correct? Similarly, the master developers of UAE are RAC properties. You have Marjan, you have Alhambra. So these are, some of them are government owned, some of them are private government owned entity. Right now, the supply is not much in Ras Al Khaimah in terms of residential. We don't have a thriving secondary market. So it's majorly an off-plan market. A 72-story casino, you know, with a casino structure, which is an integrated resort. Together with that, you have a 150 acres of development. This will bring who's and who's of the world? Yes. I only have 30,000 units on the island. I have somewhere closer to 54,000 residential units when it plus the retail units on Marjan Beach. Another 74,000 units additional. So overall, if you see, combining all the community, we don't have more than 2 lakh units coming here in Ras Al Khaimah.
So you're saying one Wynn casino will run all this 2 lakh units?
Not only one Wynn casino. Wynn casino is just the catalyst to start with. And they know it. We want to support UAE in terms of a manner where Ras Al Khaimah will have work and play system. It has the biggest coastline which is open for residential. So you have a lot of corporates coming in, a lot of people who are into AI coming in. You also have something which is like a crypto zone what we have created for a crypto free zone. Similar to Rakis, similar to Jafsa in Dubai, there's a crypto free zone which is created there. You have a lot of AI, you have a lot of entrepreneurs which are going to start their careers with Ras Al Khaimah, which is happening right now. So RAC is already in a position where they're developing an economy. Casino will only act as a boosting agent to it. It is not going to be like the principal part. People really confuse this, that it is only casino which is in Ras Al Khaimah. No. What was in Dubai? What was in Dubai in 1940s, 1950s? Forget that. 1980s. It was basically Dera.
Yeah, nothing.
Correct? It was Dera and then Mamzar. Correct? Now, when Burj Khalifa started, somewhere closer to early stages of 2000, idea was never selling Burj Khalifa. The idea was selling the areas around Burj. Today, the price of Burj Khalifa is costlier, or the areas around Burj, which faces Burj Khalifa, is more costly.
Area around.
Why? Correct? So, Burj Khalifa created an economy. What sold because of Burj Khalifa? The areas around Burj. Today, downtown sold Business Bay. Correct? That economy, that community is selling Maidan. You go to an ex-developer today, you go to Shobha, you go to next developer, they sell downtown Business Bay like it is Shobha. It is 15 minutes away from downtown, 10 minutes away from Business Bay. That is the pitch, correct? Similarly, the pitch is getting repeated with Creek Harbour, where the future area behind the international city, Nadal Hammer, and everybody is getting sold because of that. understand, this is how Dubai used to work. This is how economies in Abu Dhabi
Mm.
also worked.
Mm-hmm.
Communities sell communities in UAE.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, when we talk about Ras Al Khaimah,
Mm.
Win Casino is only going to be an catalyst.
Mm.
But it is going to be a high spending catalyst.
Mm.
It's a high income, high spend market.
So tell me one more thing. So okay, you spoke about Dubai, Burj Khalifa, and the people buying property overlooking to Burj Khalifa and all that. But Dubai is backed up with a lot of other factors: tourism, retail. Oil is very. It's not a big number when
Correct.
it comes to oil. Real estate is adding tax-free and all that.
Correct.
You can smoothly and efficiently run your operation. This all. But tell me some numbers of Ras Al Khaimah. So when Win Casino will come, what kind of employment is going to bring it? When Win Casino will come, then how people who bought a property, their property will, how it will go on rent, and how they're going to make capital appreciation. What is other plan? I understand that Ras Al Khaimah has tourism also, that people go to Ras Al Khaimah for tourism purpose. What else Ras Al Khaimah has to offer to the investors that they show more trust in Ras Al Khaimah to invest in a property for rental yields or a capital appreciation? Put some numbers in place.
A very amazing question. So we cannot compare an apple with an orange. So Dubai is a different economy altogether.
Yeah.
Ras Al Khaimah is a different economy altogether. But let me give you an insight of how RAC as an economy is going to develop over the years. Let's understand Dubai today. Dubai started with a tourism-based economy, and now it is moving to an end-user-based economy.
Correct.
You know, whoever is basically in Dubai for more than 1 or 2 years, they are looking for a residential place to stay.
Correct.
Dubai has a strong rental economy. You know why? Because people who come to Dubai to work, they need place to rent. You know, we start with bed space and everything, but they buy their own place. They buy the rent. They want their own place. This is how things move. Now, when we talk about RAC today, RAC's prime principle is tourism.
Tourism. So
Today,
when it comes to tourism, how much it is adding to the GDP of...
I'll explain.
yeah.
Let's understand the numbers of how tourism is running through. Today, which is the biggest unit which is contributing to the GDP of RAC is manufacturing and construction.
Yeah.
RAC, if you see geographically speaking, we don't have a lot of land which is open. Because major land is a mountain-based land which is covered. We share our borders with Oman. And we share our borders with Al Khaimah on this side and Oman on that side, Fujairah on the other side. And major of our borders towards Oman and Fujairah is covered with mountains. So not a lot of residential can work there. My major land parcel, which is construction-wise, is only towards the sea. One. Now talking about the tourism GDP. Today, you are based out of Dubai, correct? I believe you are from Lucknow because you were supposed to go last time to Lucknow, so I remember that.
I'm from Patna.
You are from Patna, correct? Now, when we talk about Patna, it's almost 3.5 hours of flight from here.
No, there is no direct flight from
There's
Dubai
no
to-
direct
yeah.
flight, right? I am from Mumbai. So my flight is 2.5 hours. If I go from here to the airport, it takes me 25 minutes from where we are sitting right now. I'll be in the airport. I need 50 minutes to check in max. That's like my max time to check in. I take 2.5 hours, 3 hours to reach Mumbai. But the time to reach from Mumbai to my house is 2 hours. Even the time is lesser. Even, you know, I stay from here to airport. How much is the space from Business Bay to airport? I stay half of that from the airport. Still the traffic screws the whole thing over. So a lot of us over the weekend, we can't afford in terms of timing or financial to go back to home and spend with our families, right? What do we do over a weekend? Do we spend our time as tourists in Dubai? No. We have seen everything. Like how many times have you been to Burj Khalifa, right? Many less. Because we have not been tourists.
Yeah.
What we do is we spend our times with the family to go for a drive at Fujairah. We go to Abu Dhabi at Yas Islands. We go to Koh Furqan. We go to Ras Al Khaimah. 58% of my local tourism is at Ras Al Khaimah. One. During
Staycations.
Staycations.
Yeah, that is a very big culture here. You know, every weekend family is out with the family, and that's the best thing I like about Dubai. That if you have a family of 4 or 6, what you do is you wait for the weekend to go in another Emirates
Correct.
just to have a staycation, and that
Correct.
is drastically increase.
Correct.
That gives a quality time for a family to spend with the kids, wife, understand, and regenerate and come back to the work. That's a great culture. So
Correct.
I'm convinced with this. What else?
So today, if you see in the current market scenario, you have the Al Marjan Island, where island number 1 and 2 has major hotels. 3 is where Vin is coming up, and 4 is basically where we have our project Manta Bay, where there are major residential property. Moving ahead, Alhambra, you have Wardrobe Astoria, you have Sofitel, you have Alhambra Heritage Hotel, and you have, going ahead, you have Cove Rotana, and then Anantara. If you look at the dynamics of all of these hotels, all of these hotels over the week are at 70% occupancy. Over
By
a weekend
the
are at 80% occupancy.
Resident of UAE.
It is resident as well as tourism.
Tourism, okay.
So Dubai is more of party as well as hosh posh. Ras Al Khaimah is a chill environment. People who don't want that hosh posh of Ras Al Khaimah, of Dubai, they go to Ras Al Khaimah. They spend their weekends there. People who want to have a cool and a calm life, Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah is currently very similar to the earlier days of Dubai. If you know Dubai in the earlier days, if you have read about it, there was something known as Chicago Beach, which is currently the Jumeirah area.
Yeah, La Mer.
La Mer, correct?
La Mer was called Chicago Beach.
Exactly. This is like the Chicago Beach area right now. It is a very calm and peaceful where people are coming to relax. And that's the whole economy right now. Now, when you ask me about the tourism numbers, let me tell you something. Currently, we are expecting somewhere closer to 2.5 to 3 million tourists over a year which are coming. These are the official numbers of RACTA. We are pumping that numbers from 2026, that is this year, to 2030 to 5.2 million. Now, this is a prediction number which is looking at the current scenario. We are currently at 2.5, 2.4. It is actually, this year it has risen more than 3 million. And this is not including the win. This is only the tourism numbers. So, we are at 5.2 million. That is the local tourism plus the tourism coming there. And official numbers of RACTA. Now, with this, you have another 5.8 million numbers which are predicted by WIN itself. By the way, when we talk about the visitors, which are predicted by WIN itself, and these visitors are at least one night visitors. I'm looking at 11 million people combined. Now, today WIN, currently the biggest infrastructure in Ras Al Khaimah, has already generated more than 3,000 jobs. Alec, who's contractor of WIN, has their places and has the residential places for their employees.
I think Alec is a part of ICD.
Correct. So which is already there. WIN has already started hiring. A government subsidy. WIN has already started hiring. We have a lot of.
When I will just add to here. Sure. You said WIN has started hiring. How many jobs WIN is creating?
See, currently more than 3,400 people have already been hired by WIN.
3,000?
3,400
people are hired
by WIN at multiple levels. Their staff.
And of course, they will not stay in the WIN hotel. They will stay in the...
Exactly. So, the towers have already... So, Alhambra, if you see Alhambra Greens, there is also a tower already taken by WIN.
Yeah. For that I am aware about.
For basically their higher level guys.
Yes.
There's already rental staff towers which has already been
that has not been built, but it is already given to Alhambra to make it for their staff. Yeah.
Exactly. So if you see in terms of the job structure, understand, casino is not an infra only product. It is not where people will only come to play casino and go out. WIN is not only casino, it is a lifestyle product. You have major hotels coming in. You have major luxury shops coming in. What will happen because of that? The retail market around will boost. So, casino is a lifestyle product. Understand what happened with Las Vegas before and after casinos. Las Vegas is casinos, right? It changed over the time.
Correct.
You have multiple gold shops. You have multiple entertainment zones. You have restaurants. You have high-end restaurants. You have Tiffany coming up. You have like major Cartier coming up. So major luxury shops will.
So what I understand is 11 million visitors will come to Ras Al Khaimah.
Exactly.
Around 5,000 job creation will be there.
More than that. This is the lesser part.
3,000 to 5,000
This is already created right now.
It's created by WIN Casino.
But we are looking at more than 1.5 lakh people will be again elongated with WIN and connected to it. See, understand, the real estate activity right now is also a core thing. Today there is no plot available in Al Marjan right now to sell. Everything is under construction or bought by somebody. And all of the plots are currently on either shoring, piling stage or basement stage. Or either they are up. So activity is happening. The market is not stopped here. Today we are looking at Rack Central right now. Activity is happening there. We have Pantheon, we have Lapis, we have B&W, we have multiple developers.
Emar, Ellington, Damak.
Yes. Emar, Ellington, Damak is in Al Marjan Island.
Yeah, okay.
So they have sold out. They're sold out.
Yeah.
A lot of major developers are sold out. There is no inventory which is there right now. Today the base inventory in the market is around 2,800, 2,600 plus in Al Marjan Island. If you're looking at a sea facing inventory, is not less than 3,500.
Okay, so like what I understand, Dubai, if you want to buy a property on a coastal area overlooking to the sea, the cheapest which is available is around 3,000 dirham per square feet.
Correct.
That is also something in Dubai Island.
I think even lesser than that, around
2,700.
or
Yeah,
something.
2,700 to be precise.
But that is not a sea facing, by the way. That is inside.
Yeah,
The
inside.
sea
But
facing
it's
is
an island in the
3,500.
coastal area where
Exactly.
you cannot add more land. So it's a sea. So what price are you looking at?
But we'll have to understand where you have, basically put up Dubai Island as a picture. So to discuss what price are we looking at, let's understand the scenarios.
Why I said Dubai Island? See, I'll tell you. Palm Jumeirah, Palm
Correct.
Jabal Ali,
Correct.
Palm Jumeirah.
Correct.
Then we have Lamer,
Correct.
Dubai Maritime City.
Correct.
Before Dubai Maritime City, we have Pearl Jumeirah.
Correct.
Then after that, we have Dubai Island. Then we have Sinai Island. And then we have Ras Al Khaimah Marjan Island. These all are the same coastal area of UAE.
Correct. And very beautifully you have placed this whole thing.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. What gave Dubai the most amazing exposure in the world? It was Palm Jumeirah. Palm doesn't even have 1% of the global world population who's ultra rich. Even it is lesser than that. Why? They don't have money to buy in Palm? No. The money is there. The space is not there.
Yeah, spaces.
The land is gone. The most core lands of Palm is gone.
Yeah.
When Palm Jumeirah was formed, today the Palm, if you want to buy land in Palm, there's nothing less than 4,000 dirham per square feet, even in the secondary market today. Correct me if I'm wrong right now.
Correct.
Today, any product which will be launched in Palm is not less than 6,000, 7,000 dirham per square feet, even if they find some bit of land to basically launch or the secondary market value. The idea was never selling Palm Jumeirah. What got sold because of Palm? Today, because of Palm, the area of Blue Waters got sold. Correct? Which is by Blue Waters got sold. Ain Dubai got sold. Correct? You have Emar Beachfront got sold. The whole Dubai Harbour got sold. Correct? JBR and Marina got a fantastic boost in terms of price because of this pricing, because of this location. Correct? Today, do you think if Palm Jumeirah would have not been there, the value of JBR and Marina would have stayed the same?
No, of course not.
It has increased.
I personally believe Palm Jumeirah is like eighth wonder of the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And today, the appreciation is already done with Palm. But Emar Beachfront, right? Or you can say basically the areas of JBR, Marina are still getting appreciated. Still there are products getting launched in that area and getting an appreciation. Correct me if I'm wrong right now. So because of Palm, the areas around Palm are still getting appreciated. The idea was never making Palm. Palm was just a catalyst. But the areas around Palm got appreciated exponentially. And they have the best value in terms of the product. Similarly, they're repeating the same thing with Palm Jabal Ali. But they are basically, what they're doing is they're learning from few of the caveats in Palm. They're making more roads to enter inside Palm.
Yeah.
It is huge.
Wider
than
fronts,
Palm. Exactly.
Yeah.
But the only issue with Palm Jabal Ali right now is it is 35 minutes away from the Dubai Maktoum Airport. And it is almost 55 to 65 minutes away from the current airport. So strategy-wise, it is very far. We are moving more towards Abu Dhabi right now. Dubai is technically moving towards Abu Dhabi. And if you see the second waterfront community of Dubai Islands, it's like if you are from India, you know this area known as Chandni Chowk.
Yeah.
Dehra is like a Chandni Chowk and Dubai Island is like Gurgaon.
Yeah.
So it is entering Chandni Chowk to Gurgaon with only one bridge.
Yes.
The entry exit is the
Yeah,
biggest.
there is going to be multiple bridge, for
There are
Dubai.
3 bridges which are
yeah,
planned.
Yeah.
But if you see the database of DXB Interact with Dubai Islands, who are the basic buyers? Dubai locals have not bought there.
Yeah.
It is either Europeans or Sharjah. Why?
Yeah.
Dubai locals bought somewhere in Creek Harbour. Dubai locals bought there. Why? Because the traffic situation. You only have one infinity bridge to pull you in and out of traffic. There is no Sheikh Zayed Road connectivity right now. You have to take
Sindega Tunnel is there. Old
Exactly.
Sindega Tunnel.
Exactly. And you know the traffic situation in Dera. I don't have to tell you anything in the evening.
Yeah.
So the true waterfront community is only Palm Jumeirah and then Palm Jebel Ali. You have Lamer, you have Pearl Islands, but they're a very highly exclusive community.
Yeah.
We move ahead. Sharjah doesn't have a waterfront community.
Yes.
We move ahead. Ajman doesn't have a waterfront community.
Sinai Island.
Yes. There is one thing in Ajman which is Ajmal Makan area, but it's like more of a canal system, not on the beach. Now, when you talk about Sinai Island, beautiful. It's a natural and man-made amalgamation. But the price is currently at 2,700 dirhams per square feet. What is the economy of Al Khaimah? Tell me something. What is the catalyst of
I
Al Khaimah?
personally believe it's like it's a very good product. Okay, we saw last month a couple of units in Sinai Island, and it's a very good product. You know, you are on a shoreline, you have a peace apartment overlooking to the sea for such price, 1.2 million, 1.4 million is a very good price. So price positioning wise, I think as in second home, it is a very good investment at this point of time. But of course, Marjan Island, I personally believe, has bigger and better potential than Sinai Island. Sinai Island is more like a holiday destination. You go, have a peace of mind, relax. It is good for a short leasing and all that. It's good.
So when you talk about the JBR and Marina, tell me something. If you have invested in JBR and Marina, was it more cheaper to invest than Palm Jumeirah? Yes.
Yes.
What is still a better appreciation than Palm Jumeirah? Definitely yes. Because JBR and Marina are still appreciating. They're still reaching at a higher price valuation. We are coming up with the first JBR Marina style living in Marjan. We are coming up on the beach overlooking the Marjan Island. So I'm launching today with your podcast, with your support and to your viewers, an amazing community known as Marjan Beachfront. So Marjan Beachfront is the beachfront community with a public beach. You have some of the biggest hotels which have not been announced as of now. So we will have something similar to Hard Rock Cafe, a Mandarin Oriental. We'll have some of the most exclusive developments coming up in terms of hotels. So it's a beachfront community where you have the major hotels coming up on the beach line.
So you're saying this development of yours is coming on Marjan Beach Island?
Exactly.
Beach Island, you're saying?
Beach, no. Marjan Beach District.
Marjan Beach District.
So this is
so you're saying Oriental Mandarin is coming?
Exactly.
Which is one
you
of the premium.
Coming.
Westin is coming.
You have Hard Rock Hotel coming. So they are my neighbors. So
and then your project is there.
Exactly. So when we talk about this is basically where you have the Marjan Island. I'm coming up at this community. Next to here is Alhambra. So if you see currently, you have launched Omniat, Beyond. So Beyond has basically bought a huge land parcel on Marjan Beach. They've already started their first development, and which is not on Wynn Boulevard, which is basically inside towards the main E11. And I am on Wynn Boulevard. Omniat has launched somewhere close to 2,600, 2,700. I was last week with the heads of Rack Properties. They're launching Strand. Just the land which is next to Omniat, they're planning somewhere 2,100, 2,200. So this is the entry point of the market. Whereas Marjan Island entry point in terms of initial days was 1,200, 1,300. It has already reached 3,000, 4,000. So the appreciation of the island is now less. Here the entry point itself is 2,200, 2,300, 2,400, 2,700.
In Marjan Island
in
district.
Marjan Beach.
Beach district.
Because Marjan Island entry point was 1,300. See, Marjan Island was the initial property, was the initial plot. It started almost when we speak about as in 2018-19 in the initial years. During COVID, the sales went to be a down, but post-COVID 2020, the sales were up. A lot of hotels got delivered by that years. 2021-22, a lot of hotels got delivered. Today, when you talk about Rixos, one of the oldest hotels are there.
In Marjan Island.
In Marjan Island. So, if you talk about island, Pullman, Rixos, already there from years.
So, you saying this Marjan Island district is going to
Marjan Beach District.
Sorry, Marjan Beach District is going to be a rodeo drive of California.
Exactly.
Wherein you will have all the high-end hotels and high street shopping.
All facing towards Wynn.
All facing towards Wynn and the beach.
Correct. So when we talk about the analogy of Burj Khalifa, you know, what is more better, the front side of Burj or the back side of Burj? The front. Because that is where you see the fire show and everything, you know, where you see the waterfront and everything, correct? The back side of Burj is nothing. Similarly, Al Marjan Island is towards the backside of Wynn casinos. Whereas the beach district is the front side of Wynn. All the activities are there. Plus, one more important thing. Today, island number 3, initially when you want to reach, you had to go through island number 1 and 2. And then you reach island number 3. Right now, what government did is they have made a direct road to island number 3.
Okay.
And that road goes through Wynn Boulevard to the main road. So, the 1 and 2 appreciation will be there, but not too much. Because serious buyers will always come from E11. They will directly go to Wynn Casino. They will not go through the island and face the traffic.
Yeah.
They want to go through a 180 meter road, not a 60 meter or 30 meter road right away. So this is the most important part. So people will basically go to the island, take that bridge and come back.
So you're saying Marjan Island had an entry price of 1,300 dirham per square
1,300, 1,400, that's years back.
years back. What is your price now?
We will be really telling you, we are estimating to launch somewhere closer to 2,600, 2,700, similar to Beyond. But only for the viewers and only for your clients, just to let you know that people who contact you through the podcast or through your references and for your clients will be looking very closely to look at 2,400 dirham per square feet.
Okay.
If we are looking at an initial EOI phase, I'm launching a very exclusive property, a very unique proposition known as Ice Beach.
So what all unit configurations you have there?
I'll tell you. First, the best is the location. You know what is my address of the property? It's Street 1, Wynn Boulevard.
Okay.
This is exactly the road of Wynn. First. Second, my property is the most unique property right now in UAE. The property name is Ice Beach.
Ice Beach.
What do you understand from Ice Beach? Ice and beach. It's technically ice and beach. The whole property is made on the concept of ice. So we're working with some very unique property designers across the world. We have a company in Greece who's making basically my facades. So the property will have the concept of ice. You know, it is going to be very exclusive. It is going to have a concept of ice. Now, the beauty of this property is I have a view which is facing towards the casino. I also have a private beach club for your own residence.
Okay.
At 300 meters from your property, it's a beach club. That means your property is technically on beach. It's 300 meters from beach. So you have a beachfront property. You have the most unique development you have of Ice Beach, where it is a concept of ice. My owners are from Belarus. They miss the most much is the ice of Russia. So what they have done is they have tried to bring that whole concept of ice here. We have a Russian mania. We have a caviar launch. You know, Russians love two things, vodka and caviar. So we have basically bought that here. We have bought an Arctic sculpture area. We have a snow room. So the whole thing is temperature controlled. So if you have been to Ski Dubai in Mall of Emirates, similarly to that, we will have it there.
So what configuration we are looking at? We have studios, 1 bed, 2.
We cannot make studios. No developer. So if you see, Marjan has a lot of studios. Island. But Beach District strictly is a highly luxury product. It can never have a studio.
Okay.
So I start with a 1 bed. And that is also the most unique property, 2,400 dirham per square feet to start with.
And what size are we looking at?
We are looking at a 1 bed at 1.4 million.
1.4 million.
And size is somewhere closer to 550 to 600 square feet.
You giving a property at Rodeo Drive of
a
Marjan Island.
Property, Wynn Casino facing property at 1.4 million.
For a price of Sinai Island.
Plan. Correct. Better than Sinai Island because you're facing the Wynn Casino. You're right on the Wynn Casino. You know how much time does I take to reach Wynn Casino from my property?
How much?
5 minutes. It's
and
a
what
1.2
size of
kilometers.
1 bedroom it is?
We're looking at the starting is basically, so I have a range from 550, 560. Let's somewhere closer to 600 to a range of 1,100 for 1 beds. Then I also have few 1 bed duplexes.
Duplex.
Yeah, I have 2 beds.
Like you'll have a stair in between.
Exactly. I have 2 beds.
What price are we looking at 2 bed?
We're looking at 3 million plus, 2.5 to 3 million.
2.5 to
3 million.
3 million dirham. So what size are we looking at?
We're looking at somewhere closer to 1,000, 1,100 square feet plus. I also have 2 bed duplexes.
Okay.
I have 3 bed standards as well as I have 3 bed sky
How much is the size in the price for 3 bed?
We're looking at somewhere closer to 5 million plus for a 3 bed and I have villas.
Villas.
So I have sky villas.
Sky villas.
So the sky
like
villas,
a penthouse.
Exactly. It's more of a villa. It's not a penthouse, proper villa. So the proper sky villa facing the Wind Casino.
It's like going to be a Vijay Mallya villa on the top
Exactly,
of the tower.
similar to that. The design is going to be similar to that. So that is at 8.5 million. But that's all facing towards the Wind Casino. So a product which is the most unique design of Ice Beach. It is like having its own beach, a beach club. We also on the top have a swimming pool club. So a club with a private swimming pool facing the Wind Casinos. We have restaurants on the top. So it's like a complete unique proposition altogether. We are trying to do a lot of things. It's at a very initial stage of development. We're only collecting UIs right now.
People who are watching this video, can you tell them what is EOI?
So EOI is more of an expression of interest. We understand the current market scenarios for you are going to be a little difficult for a client. So I'm not saying that, buy right now. I'm not putting a gun on your head and telling you buy right now. I'm telling you there is an opportunity, an exciting opportunity to invest in a beachfront property facing the Wind Casino with a ticket size of 1.4 million. But the opportunity will only be given to few selective fews. Because I will not launch my old product at 2400. My actual price is going to launch at 2700, 2800. So I want to give you that benefit of price. So I will ask for an expression of interest.
So when anybody wants to buy, let's say 1.4 million dirham, 1-bedroom apartment, and what payment plan you are offering them?
So we're looking at 5% on booking. Then we have 1 month. You can do that 5% and you have 1 month. 15% after that. So around 20% in almost 1 month. Post that, you have 6 months. Every 6 months
to pay how much?
10%.
10%. And then?
Every 6 months you pay 10%.
So every 6 months you pay 10%.
Correct.
Okay.
Up till 30 months.
Up till 30 months.
So you have paid 20% in 1 month. You have paid somewhere closer to 50% basically. 40% you would say in 6 months. That is
40% plus
8
20,
installments
64
basically.
Yeah.
Every
and
6 months.
On handover?
On handover 10%.
10%.
And 20% is post handover payment plan.
Okay.
Every
is there
month,
any interest on the post?
No, it's a zero interest. Every month you only pay 1%
and
of the property.
And how much is the
value.
registration charge?
So the best part about Ras Al Khaimah is registration is 4%, but not when you buy the property.
Okay.
When you take the handover.
Okay.
You know what this allows you to?
In between flip the market. So you can sell it without paying.
People will not flip this property because this is like a most unique kind of a thing. People would like to hold this, but let's say the scenarios for you is not good. Let's say you have a challenge right now financially. You want to move it. In Dubai, after 20%, you have to pay the stamp duty. So you lose that 4% when you sell it.
Correct.
Here, it's at handover. So up till handover, you have that comfort that even if I move out, my 4% is still safe. The end buyer will pay 4%. So that stamp duty factor is going to benefit you. One. Second, we are looking at a highly flipping market right now in Ras Al Khaimah. It's an investor-only market, correct? So there is a huge base for you to make money. But at the property, what we are selling right now at Major, we are not looking at flippers. We are looking at only and only investors who wants to hold a luxury property.
I personally know a lot of development companies, they do not want to give property to investor. Okay, why? Because they will buy a lot of units and then they will put it in the market to sell. So to control that, they don't want to give it to the investors. So you saying the Major is also targeting end user or somebody who wants to keep it, not flip it?
So see, I am targeting investors. I'm targeting end users. I'm not in favor of something very closer to what is known as underwriting.
Okay.
So as a developer, we took a conscious
people who
decision.
don't know what is underwriting, so what basically it's like agreement between a developer and real estate companies. They pay X amount to underwrite all the units for certain time and period and then resell it to the market. So that's called underwriting. Okay.
So the idea is why I'm not in favor of underwriting is because I am looking at somebody who will connect me as a brand. We are a young brand right now. I don't want people who just want to invest for the value of just investing and they don't value the product. Today, Emaar is Emaar because of the customer base. The Mac is the Mac because the customer made it the Mac. There are repeated customers buying there. Similarly with Nakil. You know, I know a client of mine personally who's invested in Emaar for last 10 years. He's been investing in Emaar properties. He waits for Emaar properties. We are trying to create that exact customer base. We want that investor that you make money with us. And how we'll make money is investing in the most unique property with the location.
Correct.
See, when you understand about Marjan Island, not all the property in island will make money, right? Few of them will make
everything
money.
launch is not sold, and
Exactly.
everything people buying will not make money.
Location makes money.
Yeah, that's
And I'm currently at the best location right now. It's a beachfront location that will make money.
Yeah.
So this is where my strategy is for the customer.
And how much tax one individual has to pay for buying this property?
Zero tax.
No
It's
tax?
only the stamp duty.
Okay, only the 4% stamp duty, registration of the
That's
property.
the benefit of UAE,
No
right?
tax, huh?
We are in a market with zero tax.
Yeah. So we have spoke about Ras Al Khaimah is in general, that how the tourism and the employment and the other free zone which is getting created, which is going to bring in a lot of employment, and this is how they're going to run the economy of Ras Al Khaimah.
Humanly, if you see today, if you ask somebody where you want to go for a vacation, the first thing will come is like, Thailand on the beach.
Yeah, people
basically
like
Maldives.
mountains, people like beaches, and people like people you most often hear the phrase, you are a mountain person or
a beach
you are
person.
a beach
And
person.
let's
yeah.
understand first thing very
Yeah,
simply.
yeah.
Let's go back to our old days when we are in school and colleges. The first trip everybody has in India is a Goa trip, right?
Yeah.
Why is Goa so famous?
Beach.
Right?
Beaches.
So the beach or water is something which fascinates a human mind a lot more. And the most premium properties across the world are on the beach.
On the beaches, yeah.
When you look at this, some of the best islands are on the beach.
So basically you're saying that there's no, it's emotions more than that, okay, I would like to buy a beachfront property because I do not have a beach in my country.
I won't say emotions, it is a pure supply and demand.
Okay, so
See,
they do not have a beach, so they come here.
No, the pure supply and demand.
Yeah,
Today-
coastal properties supply will be always lesser.
Today, Dubai is moving towards E311, E611. Why? Because the supply on the
There are no
coastal
land.
properties, rest of the land is less.
Yeah.
Across the world, you see across the globe, anywhere you buy, you see US, you see India, all the coastal properties have a higher value. And when you see the markets are also little shaky, coastal properties are still here to hold the price because the supply is less. The demand is always going to be high. Understand something. Dubai doesn't have a supply problem. We have a lot of supply, but there is also a huge future demand. In the situations and the markets what we are currently on, the demand for a short span of time, for a short-term analysis will go down a little bit because people are scared.
We're talking about the war which is happening right now.
Exactly.
Today is the 7th day where we have witnessed missile flying over our head. We cannot see it but we can hear a massive sound. We are scared. People are scared, but we still are here doing this podcast. So what do you think? What impact it will create post the war? War will finish in a week, 2 weeks, a month. What do you think? Where this war will take the country with your experience of selling global properties?
People are not scared. They are just worried. So yesterday I was opening my fast. I was for iftari. I went to one of the beautiful restaurants in Festival City, Kashkin. Amazing food. And I saw that there was no one.
Where?
There was no one in Festival City in the restaurant. I was like, yeah, people are scared. But just give me 15 minutes and the whole restaurant was full.
Is it?
When I went down, I saw there is no single shop there. People are not there. The whole mall was full. The whole fountain show was going on. And from there, I can have a look at Dubai Burj Khalifa. The light show was going on. And I was driving back home. And I saw everywhere there are people in Dubai.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Dubai. Even in the mid of crisis, what we see is a usual day-to-day life. We do not have a problem with the milk, vegetables, fruits, or any kind of supply. I want to add one thing too. If any country in the world which is hit by such crisis will not be able to handle the situation the way Dubai is doing. Now, everybody is talking about Dubai is hit by missile and all that, but I want to tell you one thing, that here Dubai doesn't have any mistake. Dubai has just come in between this war, and they are attacking Dubai just to gain a international media mileage.
Correct.
That's it. But by grace of Allah, the kind of leadership we have, the kind of ecosystem this country has made, had successfully intercepted, I would say 95% of missile, and then some fell here and there.
Correct.
It is a panic situation, but at the same time, we as a resident who is here for 15, 16 years, we feel sense of relief. So yeah, that kind of relief is definitely there. But what will happen after 6 months, after 1 year, after 2 years? What do you think about with your experience?
See, understand something that there are two types of investors in the market right now. One is basically the opportunistic and one is the onlookers. The initial couple of months right now, the investors will call you saying that, is there a 30% discount in the market? Is there a 40% discount?
Yeah.
Over UAE, in multiple markets, when we look about Dubai, we look about Abu Dhabi, we about Ras Al Khaimah, the biggest thing in crisis situation is going to be a secondary market. I was speaking to some of the most well-established and celebrated partners here in Dubai, and they suggested me that the resale inquiries have gone a lot more. But the initial 1-2 weeks, you'll have onlookers just asking you 30%, 40%, and that is not an actual distress.
Actually, I also made a video yesterday that I got 7 calls to be precise, asking about any distress deal. And I told them, okay, I will let them know. But then I decided I'll make a video, okay, and I'll tell them, though, there's no distress deal as such.
Correct.
So I met the owner of Imtiaz yesterday, and I asked her that what's are going to be your plan and how you're going to take it forward. And the answer was amazed. They say that, look, we have substantial money in our escrow account to back up our construction. We have a crowd in the office every day until 9 p.m. People are coming, we are sitting, we're discussing. We are not going to go 30%, 20% below the market. The market, see, what I understand with my experience is after war, Dubai will bounce back more stronger by telling the world, look, we've been hit by war, but look how we have managed this, how we have protected everybody.
Correct.
And this is going to be a great example for the world and the world leaders how to operate a country.
Correct.
I come from India, and I have personally witnessed a lot of chaotic situation in small issues. But let's see how India handled COVID situation, and how UAE handled COVID situation. Poor people suffered a lot during COVID. They walked miles and miles to get their homes, and there was a great panic situation. Today, if you talk about in 1 week, Emirates has flown out 30,000 people. That's very less number wherein, we see 6 million people on a street every day. I'm just talking about Dubai. There's no panic in the people.
Correct.
And I am 100% sure.
There is an ambiguity rather than a panic, the right word to say right now. And the beauty, I'll tell you something. I believe some of the biggest movie makers right now in the world are the international media.
Yeah.
They have created a movie situation. I'll tell you something.
They have a bigger siren sound in their newsroom than the siren sound you can hear in Israel, or any part of the world.
The funny part was, I was in a meeting with my investor who's basically bought a lot of property from me in past in UAE. And we were both scared. So we were just trying to understand how we will manage the portfolio. And we were just having a cup of coffee next to Burj Khalifa. So here I am sitting and I can see Burj Khalifa very beautifully.
According to media, Burj Khalifa is burning.
And then my dad called me. Yeah. He's like, Burj Khalifa is burning, Burj Khalifa is burning. There is a blast happening, there is a missile here and there. And I'm looking up and I'm like, which Burj Khalifa is burning? I'm just opposite of that. So this is one scenario, where the residents got news from their Indian, and there is a lot of panic created by international media.
News anchors and the media people are telling, don't bring them back because they have shifted to UAE to save tax and they're not paying tax, don't save it. And what kind of mentality is this? Okay. Wherein UAE is effortlessly helping and standing by everybody, even we don't pay taxes to them.
Correct.
Today, the president of UAE visited everybody, got injured to the hospital one by one. And these people are sitting on a newsroom and debating with their politicians and telling them, don't bring back them, don't send them any kind of relief because they are not taxpayer. They are the people, they are your own people, they are born in your country. Even if they decided for a better life and they want to stay wherever they can stay, and you cannot deny their basic rights, I find my country, India, better than this. My Air India is the only airline in the world that has set an example to the world every time to flew to the war zone like Iraq, Iran, and Israel, and lifted their people again and again. The only Air India can do this.
So this is where I think, just to understand the basic dynamics of the situation right now, you see the repercussion effect of that. You see today, a lot of UK-based investors, a lot of residents are moving to UAE.
Yes.
Because they find that safety.
Yes.
They find that comfort. They find that relaxation. Plus, they're also saving taxes, where at the same time, you will pay taxes. It's not a problem. It's supporting the country. But you will pay taxes where your life is going to be better. You have a standard of life. You have that safety, security. When you are in the night, you can sleep with peaceful mind. All of us know what's happening across United Kingdom. Things are moving a lot towards south. So people have moved. I have a lot of my investors who have tremendous bases in UK. And they've given up. They moved to Dubai.
They moved to UAE. Yeah, I mean, of course, UAE is always a... See, I was telling my team also that, that trust was, put in their heart and the mind 20 years back. By even before Sheikh Mohammed became ruler, by Sheikh Rashid, and even Sheikh Zayed.
Yeah.
And the trust was put in the people, to the world, that okay, this is a safe place by them. And it is not a trust which is just developed today. So people who bought property, who invested in this country, and who has scaled up their life here and whatever it is long time back. And I don't think so anything is going to shake them.
See, we are a very young country altogether. If you compare other countries across, you have New York, Chicago, which is there for years. You have Tokyo, Japan, which is again there for us. We have Mumbai, Kolkata as a city.
Historical which is there for us.
Cities, And we have to understand that UAE is... Dubai is not UAE. UAE is Dubai. Dubai is a part of UAE. Dubai is just a city, it's just an emirate, I would say, not even a city, it's a part of UAE. So here, our rulers, they want to develop each and every emirate to its top potential. It includes Ajman, Fujairah, Al Khaimah, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, as well as Ras Al Khaimah. This is what the whole vision is. Looking at the current scenarios, what do you see right now? There is panic. Yes, there is. But panic is not here. It is across the global media. It is across multiple places. Like, I'll tell you something. Strait of Hormuz. There is a probable closure there because of the insurance issues which are happening there right now. Right now, if you see, they are the one which is basically the most gateway to GCC and UAE. The most GCC oil, UAE oil goes from there.
Where?
From the Strait of Hormuz from Oman to the rest of the world. What will this affect? This affects the whole supply chain.
Correct.
Yes, short term, there can be a scenarios, but long term, the market is going to bounce back. Look at the markets right now. Most of the countries across the world right now are releasing funds to bring their markets live back. They don't want to break their fundamentals of market. One. Right now is not the time where you will basically say that, it's an upside stream. Right now, it's a wait and watch. But this is the time, as an investor, you need to understand the market. The real value of the market will come out in this situation right now. That which is just a fugazi created in terms of, the product or the market, or which is an actual market will basically run its value. And the markets which will survive in this time is the markets with higher potential and higher principles, where their financials are strong, the escrow is strong, they have the will as well as the financial capability to construct. So that is where us as major come in picture. So as major, regardless of other developers across, we buy our own land parcel. We don't do JVs right now.
Yeah.
We are open to it, but we don't do JVs that much right now. All
You
of
can
our
show
land
the
parcels are
ownership
100.
paper to the clients,
Exactly.
right?
So 100% is bought by me. Now, the land is mine. I've bought the land. I don't have a JV partner. So my funding is there. What is the next thing? Contractor? I'm a contractor. I know how to construct. So even if I've got a contractor on board, my background is into contracting. So I know my value of construction. My value is even more than any other developer right now in RAC. You know what's my PSF? It's 1200 dirham per square feet plus 1180 to 1200. That's what I'm spending on construction. So I know my principle is strong, where I don't have to basically tell an investor that, hey, this is the situation. I don't have to basically raise the price or ask for funding, because we are very well funded. We are a funded company and we are going really well. So only strong companies with solid principles will survive in this market. And this is where your money should be, one. Secondly, this is the time as a partner to just make your kind comfortable that, hey, this is not the time. If you don't want to take decision, don't do it right now. It's okay. Be comfortable. Get an expression of interest.
Correct. So if I give you 1 minute,
sure.
Okay, and if I give you 1 minute to speak in Gujarati to a Gujarati audience about Dubai, about UAE, and about Major, in 1 minute, what will you say to them?
So I just will say them two things.
In Gujarati.
In Gujarati, okay.
You can look at the camera and say to the Gujarati audience.
Okay, so I'm gonna have my Gujarati coat on and start speaking Gujarati.
Yeah.
So મારું અત્યારના કહેવાનું એ જ છે કે સાહેબ માર્કેટ જે છે અત્યારના ઠીક છે, આઈ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ કે ડર્યા છે બધા, આઈ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ કે માર્કેટ અનઇવન છે, પણ પ્રિન્સિપલ્સ આપણા સ્ટ્રોંગ છે અક્રોસ યુએ. અને આ ટાઈમ છે જ્યાં તમે ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટીઝ ડિસ્કસ કરો, આ ટાઈમ છે જ્યાં તમે તમારી સ્ટડી કરો. આજે પૈસા કમાવતા ઘણો વખત લાગે છે, પણ પૈસા જતાં ટાઈમ નથી લાગતો. તો આ સમય છે જ્યાં તમને ડેવલપર પાસેથી એક સારી ડીલ મળશે, નોટ ઇન ટર્મ્સ ઓફ પ્રાઇસ બટ પેમેન્ટ પ્લાન, જ્યાં તમે વધારે પૈસા સેવ કરશો, તમારું ફિનાન્શિયલ તમે સારું કરી શકશો. આપણે ગુજરાતી માણસને શું કહેવાય કે રોલિંગ જોઈએ, અને આમાં તમને રોલિંગ સારું મળશે. પ્લસ આમાં ઓપોર્ચ્યુનિટીઝ જોવી જોઈએ તમારે. આજે અત્યારે તમને માર્કેટમાં કહું તો રસલ ખેમા એક એવી માર્કેટ છે જ્યાં હજીએ તમારી પાસે એક લાસ્ટ એન્ટ્રી છે. 2027માં આપણે કસીનો ઓપન થાય છે, અને જ્યારે કસીનો ઓપન થશે, આ એક લાઇફસ્ટાઇલ ક્રિએટ કરશે અને આ એક માર્કેટ ક્રિએટ કરશે. અગર આ માર્કેટમાં તમે અગર અત્યારના ઇન્વેસ્ટ નથી કરતા, તો ત્યારે તમે એ વેલ્યુમાં ઇન્વેસ્ટ કરશો, પણ એનો બેનિફિટ નહીં આવશે તમને એટલો. અત્યારના તકરીબન 2000-2500 દિરહમની માર્કેટ છે પર સ્ક્વેર ફીટ. વી આર એક્સપેક્ટિંગ કે આ માર્કેટ 5000 થી 7000ના ઉપર જશે. માર્કેટની એક્સપેક્ટેશન 10,000 ઉપરે છે, પણ આઈ વુડ સે મિનિમમ 5 થી 7000 તો જવી જ જોઈએ આ માર્કેટ. અને પ્લસ એક વોટરફ્રન્ટ પ્રોપર્ટી તમને આ વેલ્યુમાં મળે છે. દેટ્સ મોર ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ અક્રોસ ધ પ્લેસ. સો આ માર્કેટ જે છે ત્યાં તમારે સમજવું છે, સોચવું છે. આ માર્કેટ તમે એક્સપ્લોર કરો. ડિસિઝન્સ જેવી માર્કેટ પાછી આવશે ને, આ માર્કેટ રિવાઇવ થઈને ઉપર આવશે. સો ધીસ ઇઝ સ્ટીલ અ રાઇટ ટાઈમ કે તમે અહીંયા ઇન્વેસ્ટ કરીને એક સારા વેલ્યુમાં એક પ્રોપર્ટી લઈ શકો છો, કેમ કે માર્કેટ તો બાઉન્સ બેક થવાની જ છે. ધીસ ઇઝ નોટ ગોઈંગ ટુ ગો ડાઉન, ઇટ ઇઝ ગોઈંગ ટુ બાઉન્સ બેક. સો વધારે માહિતી માટે સાહેબને તમે કનેક્ટ કરજો, આપણે વાત કરશું, પર્સનલી મળશું, ઓનલાઈન વાત કરી લઈશું. તમે દુબઈ આવવાનો હોય તો આપણે ચા પીશું, વરના હું ગુજરાત આવીશ તો આપણે મળશું અને ચા પર ચર્ચા કરશું. થેન્ક યુ સો મચ. So Shanawaz, it was really an honor to see you. You've been an old friend, rather than more than a friend. You have been like a figure who's been like a shed in the storm, and who's been there when we needed like a big brother most.
Of course.
And this with this podcast, I also want to ask something. And I want your honest feedback about two things. Right now, the market is in a lot of uncertainty, not only for the investor, for our fraternity who works in real estate. Today, a lot of people have left a lot of things back in India. Some people have sold a lot of things. They've broken their FTs, come to Dubai. We say to follow the Dubai dream. And we have a fantastic community here. We have a lot of young people coming in, young influencers coming in. And everybody is uncertain. So what is your message to them? And also the second question I'm going to ask you is, what is your message to investors? Because investors are worried. It's their hard-earned money. So I want to know from you that what is your thought process for the both communities?
So anybody who work for real estate, I will just tell them only one thing. First of all, you hold it tight with the situation, because situation is something which is out of your control. You can't do anything. So the best thing you do is you hold the situation tight and stay strong. And you do what you can do in your capacity. And what you can do in your capacity, you show it to the work. You try
just show up, just be there.
Just
that's,
be there.
That's more important.
You be there, show up to the work, and you check on the people.
Get your best game face on.
Yeah. Because if you will be alive, you'll be present, you'll be telling the world that I'm there for you. If you need anything, you tell them about, you call your investors or you call your clients and tell them I'm there for you and hope you're doing good. This is what you do in your capacity today. Okay, show up to the work. Don't sit back home and relax. Because that is going to pull you back. Okay, spend your time in learning. Spend your time understanding how the everything works. You can upskill your skills you can get a lot of trainings. You can get AI training. You can get digital marketing training. You can get Arabic speaking classes. You can, lot of things are available to do and upskill your own skills.
I think this is the time where you need to upskill your knowledge.
Yes.
You need to upskill your skills.
Yes.
At the same time, this is the best time to reiterate the principles and the basics of markets.
This is what you spend your time learning, and you be there and show up to the work.
And I feel this is the time where you network more. Today I'll tell you, I fortunately I was able to unlock doors and connect with some very high level people across the industry, which in the current scenarios I was not able to.
Correct. This same situation happened with me. I called a very influential people in UAE who own a very big real estate company in Dubai. I know the situation a little bit slow, and then I called him and asked him for another podcast, and he gave me a time for it. Because this is a time.
And the beauty is, sorry to interrupt you, but the beauty is, it's not that there is not work to do, but it's more of people are coming together to support each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is the beauty of UAE. And what are your thoughts for the investors?
So the investors I will tell them only one thing, You have shown a trust in the market, and you have invested for a longer period of a time. Real estate is always a longer time investment. It's unlike gold, stocks, or crypto. Okay, so you do not worry about anything. Okay, you sit back, relax. If you have a payment, you speak to the developer, ask them to give you a little bit of time, but there's nothing to be worried. The market is good. The best thing I can do is 7 days we've been hit by more than 2,500 drones and missiles and everything. But look at the beauty of the country. We successfully managed to intercept most of them, and we are gracefully and successfully handling the entire situation without making things become more panic and all that. So if you have invested, it's a long-term investment. Hold tight to it, sit, relax. Nothing is going to go wrong, because end of the the whole thing is you have invested on a earth, and the earth cannot be cannot go anywhere else.
Zameen ki value to kam nahi hogi. Jo hai wo zameen ki value.
You look at your investment. If you bought a villa or a townhouse or something, your property is going to be ready in 4 years, 5 years time, and nothing will change. Nothing. And we will bounce back more stronger. We are very small players of the market, but the country is run by the leaders they have got great wisdom than us, and they have managed to do this successfully, and they will keep doing this. So do not worry about your investment. It is safe, and give time to yourself. If you have payments due, speak to the developer. If you have in any crisis, speak to developer or the agents you have, and I'm sure they will find a solution for you.
This is when we come to the end of the podcast. We had an amazing session with Mr. Shahnawaz, and it was an enlightened session. We didn't want to focus and bore you with a lot of numbers. We didn't want to tell you past markets, this and that. We can always do that over a call. I can always share you the reports of how things are going to bounce back. You can connect with Mr. Shahnawaz, and we have created an exclusive report which will tell you the numbers, which will show you the historical data of how things are going to come back. But emotionally speaking, there is an economy here. There are people working. There are jobs. Dubai itself is the biggest economy right now. So things are not going to shatter. And let's understand one thing. Dubai is not at war. The war is Iran, US,
And Israel.
and Israel. So the war is Iran, Israel, and US supporting Israel for sure. We all can see that. But the war is not with UAE. The war is not with GCC. Our economies are doing well. Our economies are thriving. The local tourism is on. The people and public are on. Once the flights come back again, the current stimulus will be a little difficult for them to come back. But in a couple of weeks, 3 or 4 weeks from now, the market will bounce back. Guys, this is a time where you need to take an opportunity, to take a stand, to understand the market. Sit at your house, go online, talk to us, have more opportunities, understand, manage the opportunities, create more inquiries, understand what markets are going, study the markets to get the best value possible in Dubai. For more details, you can basically connect on the given number. My name is Dhavil Mehta with an Instagram handle, Dhavil Mehta 786, and that's Mr. Shahnawaz. And we can connect again more. Looking forward to connect with each and every one of you very soon. Thank you so much. And thank you, Shahnawaz. It was an honor to be here. And this brings us to the end of podcast, or maybe the start of the second journey. Maybe this journey to start the revival of UAE. And
no, I will always remember this podcast, and because we did during the war.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is going to be memorable.
With Burj Khalifa not burning, actually.
Yeah. So thank you for watching us, and you can subscribe to our channel and kindly share with us so we can bring more and more videos. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.